I felt my sister was born to dance. You know, she was an incredible dancer. Sadly died in the Marchioness tragedy. But no, incredibly dedicated. And I think her kind of dedication became quite an inspiration for me, because when she died, I thought, right, I've actually got to do something now. And you know, and actually gave, you know, rugby sort of became my focus. And you know, hopefully, you know, I sort of thought if I could be half the player that she was a dancer, then it would help me.
And you were supposed to have gone to the Marchioness. You remember the riverboat that sank on?
Yeah, I was, and obviously, you know, there's times in your life where you think, well, what if, you know, if only I'd gone, you know, what could I have done? But I think you've just got to look back at, you know, on the wonderful years that I spent with her.
How many people died? 51?
51, 51.
Yeah. No, it's a terrible tragedy, that. Terrible, awful. OK, cars. We must discuss them, obviously. Are you a car enthusiast?
Yes, to a point. I mean, I am.
What do you have?
I am, well, I drive a Range Rover, actually. Well,
then, I presume you have to choose a car on the basis not of power performance, but what you can actually get in.
That would help, yeah. I did. I sort of always grew up wanting to have a classic car, you know, and when I eventually got a job and I went out and earned some money, I saved up enough money to buy a TR6, a beautiful midnight blue, and I went into the showroom and I had the money, and I got into it and I couldn't fit in it. So that was my classic car dream gone.
Because it's all width with you, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I've got a bit of a clip here I'd like you to see of Lawrence being introduced for the first time to the Lassetti. Here we go. Let's just have a look at this.
Oh, God, here we go.
He is getting in. Oh.
Which way? Shall I go in head first?
You see, it's a bucket seat in there, like a racing seat, and you've got to be quite slim to... And you're not.
I was genuinely worried at that point. This is not going to work. I'm going to have to drive with the door open.
Luckily, however, we have another Lassetti with a wider seat in it.
Absolutely.
Who'd like to see the lap when we finally got him in a car and set him off? Yes? Here we go. Let's play the tape.
That's my match face.
The first corner, that's pretty much bang on what the Stig says is the fastest line through there.
Bit screechy, wasn't it?
Looking all right. Here we go, Chicago. That's pretty much, yeah, that's very good.
Do what Stig told you.
Brake, turn left, then turn right. Well, kept it between the lines, so that's good. You're not wasting time.
Never mind international rugby. This is the dogs' bollocks.
Watch out, Lewis Hamilton. Here we go.
What did he say here?